Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Ocean Lakes High School versus a St. Christopher School. Let's play.
Hello and welcome. This is Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest-running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our teams this season are playing for a total of $20,000 in scholarship money, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The winning team receiving $10,000 for their school. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. Our academic athletes joining us for round 2 today are the Dolphins of Ocean Lakes High School, coached by Miranda Blazer and Lisa Gibson. Ocean Lakes is a public high school in the Virginia Beach School District. The Math and Science Academy was started almost 30 years ago as the first of several magnet programs in their school system. Also with us today, the Saints of St. Christopher School, coached by Alina Shahutsky. St. Christopher School was founded in 1911. It's a private college preparatory school for boys located in the city of Richmond. The school emphasizes education, community, and its honor code. A big welcome back to all of our students here for round 2. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer will buzz in and wait for me to call on them before giving their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction, and there's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, good luck. Here is the first toss-up round. As in the First World War, the most successful arm of Germany's Navy in the Second World War proved to be in what service? Robert.
Submarines.
That is correct. Currently, what organization sets the prime interest rate? Jackson.
The Federal Reserve.
That is correct. To what in the Pythagorean theorem is the square of the hypotenuse equal? Clark.
A squared plus B squared.
Judges? Yes. That is correct. The sum of the squares of the lengths of the other 2 sides. The Sound of Music is a musical starring Julie Andrews as a governess that falls in love with the children of what family? Clark.
The Von Trapp family.
Correct. Which former U.S. president has a tunnel in Manhattan and a capital city in Nebraska named for him? Jackson.
Lincoln.
Correct. In 1881, the infamous gunfight at the OK Corral between the Clantons and the Earps took place in what western township? Robert.
Tombstone.
Tombstone, Arizona is correct. This Spanish explorer colonized Puerto Rico and discovered La Florida, as it was originally named. Robinson.
Ponce de Leon.
That is correct. On August 27th of 2009, this planet came within 35 million miles of the Earth. On that day, next to the moon, it was the brightest object in the sky, an event that will not happen again for approximately 60,000 years. What planet was it? Jackson.
Venus.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Sutton.
Mars.
Mars is correct. A true vegan will not eat what?
Animals.
Sutton. I need to be more specific.
Meat.
Judges?
All right.
Take animals.
I don't know. Sorry.
All right, Jackson?
Animals or animal products.
That is correct.
That is correct. No animal products of any kind. Despite its thick, viscous appearance, the variety actually moves. Clark.
Lava.
That is correct. Moves faster than its hoy. Olive oil is graded pure, virgin, fine, extra virgin on the basis of the amount of what substance found in the product? Declan.
Olives.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes. Kashik.
Fat.
I need to be more specific.
Oil.
It would be free fatty acids. All right, teams, take a look at the video screen. Here is a question from the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is asked completely before you buzz in.
A native of South Africa, his parents moved to Charlottesville, Virginia in 1986, where he formed what band that was recently inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Clark.
Dave Matthews Band.
That is correct, the Dave Matthews Band. Elliptical, lenticular, and spiral. Kashuk.
Galaxies.
That is correct. Types of collections of gas, dust, and stars. What 2 properties make up the dark blue spaces on a Monopoly game board? Jackson.
Park Place and Boardwalk.
Correct. Steve likes to use Worcestershire sauce when grilling burgers. Spell Worcestershire. Jackson.
WORCESTERSHIRE. E-R-S-H-I-R-E.
That is correct. Easier to spell than to say, probably. All right, you may need your pencil and paper for this one. Simplify the two expressions. Cosine of pi over 3 plus the cosine of pi. Jackson.
-1/2.
That is correct. What New York City department store started its famous Thanksgiving Day parade? Clark.
Macy's.
Correct, in 1924. The last person executed by this instrument of death in the Western world? Clark.
Guillotine.
That is correct, was in 1977. It had two purposes: to secure the support of the Iroquois against the French and to consider a plan of union for defense. Clark.
The Albany Congress.
That is correct, in 1754. And that buzzer is the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our team so far, but we've got a lot more questions to come. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Watch full episodes on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes with 150 points. Our team from St. Christopher's School with 30 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead. But first, we want to introduce you to today's players. First, let's meet our team from Ocean Lakes High School. The Dolphins are coached by Miranda Blazer and Lisa Gibson. First up is Robinson Chen, who is a junior. He's the SCA communications co-chair and enjoys learning about religion and history and also combat sports. Next up is Clark Smith, who is a junior, is part of the track and cross-country teams, plays cello in the school's orchestra, and enjoys traveling and reading in his free time. Our team captain is Jackson Crickard, who is a senior, plays soccer, water polo, and the cello, enjoys complicated board games, and hopes to study aerospace engineering. And wrapping up our team is Kashik Tata, who is a senior, is co-captain of the Scholastic Bowl team, is a member of the chamber orchestra at school, and wants to study radio frequency engineering. That is our team from Ocean Lakes High School. Now let's meet our team from St. Christopher's School. The Saints are coached by Alina Shahatsky. First up is Brody Schlobaum, who is a sophomore, is a member of the school's theater department, and enjoys participating at local trivia competitions. Our team captain for St. Christopher's School is Declan McDonald, who is a senior, runs track and cross country, plans to study engineering in college. Next up is Robert Head, who is a junior. Favorite subjects are English and history, and plays on the school's jazz band and football team. And Sutton Olson wraps up our team. Sutton is a junior who plays on the soccer team and enjoys mathematics. That is our team from St. Christopher's School. And now our teams are going to take on the category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. Teams, take a look here at today's categories from which you may choose. They are complete the poetic title, sports movies, and fade to black. We do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. By the rules, the high-score team will get first choice of category. That is our team from Ocean Lakes. Jackson, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like.
I think we'd like to complete the poetic title category.
All right, I'll give you the American poet and a partial title. You give the word that completes the title. The first is Walt Whitman's When Lilacs Last in the Dooryard, what?
Bloomed.
Correct. Phyllis Wheatley's To His Excellency General whom?
Washington.
Correct. Emily Dickinson's Because I Could Not Stop for what?
Death.
Correct. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's Paul Revere's what?
Midnight Ride.
Judge? That is incorrect. Just Ride. E.E. Cummings, Anyone Lived in a Pretty How
Town.
What? Correct. Robert Frost, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy what?
Evening.
Correct. Langston Hughes's The Negro Speaks of what?
Rivers.
Correct. Edgar Allan Poe's Annabel
Lee.
Correct. Julia Ward Howe's The Battle Hymn of the what?
Republic.
Correct. And finally, Clement C. Moore's A Visit from St.
Peter.
Nicholas. Oh, yes, St. Nicholas, yeah. All right, good job with the category round. Now our team from St. Christopher's School will either get sports movies or fade to black. Declan, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
Sports movies.
All right, what sport is featured in each of the following movies? The first is Bend It Like Beckham.
Soccer.
Correct. Hoosiers.
Basketball. Basketball.
Correct. Remember the Titans.
Football.
Correct. Caddyshack.
Golf.
Correct. Miracle.
Hockey. Ice hockey. Hockey.
Correct. Seabiscuit.
Horse racing.
Correct. Rocky.
Boxing.
Correct. I, Tanya.
Figure skating.
Correct. A League of Their Own.
Softball. Baseball.
Women's baseball.
Baseball.
Baseball is correct. And finally, Rudy.
Football.
Football is correct, and that is a sweep of the category and a 20-point bonus for our team from St. Christopher School. Congratulations on that. Good job by our teams in both categories here. Up next, we'll have another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues, so stay right here.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes with 190 points. Our team from St. Christopher School, 100 points. And now it's back to Battle of the Brains in another toss-up round. But first, a reminder for our teams. You do lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer. The other team then gets a chance to answer. There is no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go. Causing U.S. exports to fall by 61% and stalling the economic recovery during the Great Depression, the Hawley-Smoot tariff was enacted during which president? Declan.
Herbert Hoover.
Correct. Blathers is the name of the Nocturnal Museum curating Owl in what new Nintendo game series? Brody. Animal Crossing is correct. How many non-presidents appear on currently circulated U.S. Jackson?
2.
U.S. paper currency, Ben Franklin on the 100, Alexander Hamilton on the 10. This body of water contains the world's highest concentration of minerals and proteins. Sutton.
The Dead Sea.
Correct. In 1954, what 2 words were added by a joint resolution of Congress? Jackson.
Under God.
That was added to the Pledge of Allegiance. That is correct. Near Mount Moriah, it is believed to be the only remnant of Herod the Great's rebuilding of the Second Temple. Name this holy wall. Kashuk.
The Western Wall.
Correct, in Jerusalem. What is the philosophical term for the view that there is no meaning, purpose, significance? Brody.
Nihilism.
Nihilism is correct, or value in the universe. Name the world's largest surviving marsupial carnivore threatened with extinction and found only in the wild. Robert.
Tasmanian devil.
Correct, on an island south of Australia. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. The radius of the Earth's orbit is 150 billion meters. What is the number in scientific notation? Robert.
1.5 times 10 to the 9th.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes? Jackson?
1.5 times 10 to the 11th.
That is correct. All right, teams, watch and listen carefully. Turn your attention to the monitors for a video question from the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch, and you must wait until the question is asked completely before you buzz in.
Name this artist known in the 80s as the Material Girl.
Clark.
Madonna.
That is correct. This lower part of the brain containing nerve centers controlling numerous functions such as breathing and circulation is known by...
Brainstem.
That is incorrect. For Ocean Lakes, it is known by what Latin name? Robinson.
Cerebrum.
It's the medulla oblongata. Reaching depths of over 800 feet, it is by far the deepest river on Earth. Sutton.
River. The Euphrates.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Ocean Lakes.
Oh, it's Mariana.
Discharging over 1 million cubic feet of water into the Atlantic, it is second only to the Amazon. Name this river that flows through Tanzania and Zambia. Clark.
The Zambezi River.
It's the Congo River. What are the 2 main elements in planet Earth's core? Kashuk.
Nickel and iron.
Correct. Norwegian Wood is a classic song. Kashuk.
Beatles.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Christopher's. Is a classic song from the Beatles album Rubber Soul. Spell Norwegian. Brody.
Norwegian.
That is correct. To its south lies Uganda, while to its east is Eritrea and Ethiopia. What nation found south of Egypt has a capital of Khartoum? Brody.
Sudan.
Correct. Jefferson Davis and Salmon Chase opposed it, while Daniel Webster and Henry Clay supported this group of 5 bills that helped delay the Civil War for a decade. Robinson.
Compromise of 1850.
Correct. Alaska and Hawaii were the last states admitted to the Union. Name the 3 states that came before them. Jackson.
Oklahoma, Arizona, and New Mexico.
That is correct. Oklahoma in 1907, New Mexico, Arizona, both in 1912. Functions with this characteristic can be expanded into Fourier series. In general, it means that there exists a positive value p such that f.
Periodic.
That is correct. The property of functions, the periodic function or periodicity. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point value for our team. Stay tuned to see which team is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll go on to round 3.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores now as we head into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Ocean Lakes with 260 points. Our team from St. Christopher School with 160 points. And for this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is now doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. What word identifies both a creeping perennial golf course grass and a self-governing British colony made up of 300 coral islands in the west central Atlantic Ocean off the coast of North Carolina? Clark.
Bermuda.
Correct. As rocks are metamorphosed, which of the following 4 characteristics is increased? Volume, mass, porosity, or density? Jackson.
Density.
Correct. This college honor society was the first fraternity to use Greek letters to form its name. In 1776, College of William and Mary student John Heath became the first president of what brotherhood? Sutton.
Kappa Sigma.
That is incorrect. Ocean Lakes? Clark?
Omega Epsilon.
It was actually Phi Beta Kappa. The Heartbreakers were the band of what late singer-songwriter? Clark.
Pat Benatar.
That is incorrect. First, Robert?
Tom Petty.
That is correct. And the Heartbreakers. This television sitcom's theme music was composed by the Bare Naked Ladies. What television show featured the characters Sheldon, Leonard, and Clark?
Big Bang Theory.
Correct. In the 2000 Tom Hanks movie Castaway, what was the character Wilson? Clark.
A volleyball.
Correct. In American football, waving an arm allows a kick returner. Clark.
A fair catch.
Correct. An unimpeded reception. Pencil and paper ready. Given the relationship x minus 2 squared and y plus 5 squared equals 36, what are the coordinates of the center? Clark.
2, -5.
Correct. If the letter X is enclosed by 2 vertical lines, it is the notation. Sutton.
Absolute value.
Correct. Stretching from the Mojave Desert to the Cascades, these mountains run along the eastern border of California. Jackson.
Sierra Nevadas.
Correct. Extracting fossil fuels in this manner can result. Kashik.
Fracking.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for St. Christopher's. Can result in toxic chemicals in the water table and methane released into the atmosphere. What state's Appalachia Basin is second to Texas in the use of fracking? Robert?
West Virginia.
It's actually Pennsylvania. In 1943, on orders of the Prime Minister, Admiral N.A. Jewell of the British Navy dropped a body in the Atlantic Ocean carrying false information about an Allied invasion of the Balkans. In what section of France was the real invasion plan? Robinson.
Normandy.
Correct. President Faure Gnassingbé is the president of which African nation whose capital is Lomé? Clark.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes. No, I cannot. No, we are in the final round. I cannot repeat the question. Do you want to answer?
Burkina Faso.
That is incorrect. St. Christopher's? Sutton?
Togo.
Togo is correct. Not every stellar wannabe has what it takes to fire up an internal nuclear reactor. Some gassy balls are just too small to fuse hydrogen into helium at their core. What name is given to these failed stars? Jackson?
Brown dwarfs.
Brown dwarfs is correct. While serving as an orderly in World War I, he observed the immobility of wounded soldiers and developed a system of exercises for them. Who is this German whose system of exercise is still popular? Jackson?
Pilates.
That's correct, and bears his name. The Bayeux Tapestry was commissioned in celebration of his defeat of Clark.
William the Conqueror.
That is correct. According to the law of inertia, which of the following would offer the greatest resistance to a change of motion? A large watermelon, a pellet of lead shot, a golf ball, or a feather? Robinson.
A large watermelon.
Correct. Rest and recuperation, Pride and Prejudice, and Hale and Hardy are examples. Sutton.
Jane Austen.
That is incorrect. Are examples of what poetic device of repeating the initial consonant sounds? Jackson.
Alliteration.
That is correct. In mythology, Jocasta was the wife of Laius. Robinson.
Oedipus Rex.
That is correct. The mother of whom? And that buzzer means the end of our match. While our judges double check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from Mills Godwin High School playing against Collegiate School.
And now here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will continue on in this season's competition. Ending our match today with a final score of 200 points, our team from St. Christopher School. Great job today by Sutton, Robert, Declan, and Brody. Congratulations, and we hope to see you next season, or if you're graduating, congratulations and have a best rest of your school year. Ocean Lakes High School with a final score of 520 points. You are our winners today and going on to round 3. Great job today by Kashik, Jackson, Clark, and Robinson. And I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains. Presented by Invest 529. Goodbye.